Good afternoon and welcome to the Pictou County Wellness Center for this afternoon's game. Nova Scotia under 15 Major Hockey League between the Rangers coming in as a visiting team and the Wherwell Bombers trying to defend home ice. It's Alex Terrio with you for AOTV. Thank you very much for joining us in this incredible arena, the Pictou County Wellness Center, home of the Wherwell Bombers. And if you want to comment on the game, get in touch with me for any reason throughout the ongoing festivities. You can always find me on Twitter at Terrio Radio, THERIAULTRADIO. And the Rangers are the first ones out on the ice, which can always be a little bit of the intimidation factor. You know, you want to get your feet warm before the home team. And it looks like we have a starting goaltender too, which is something I was waiting for anyway. And the starting goaltender tonight for the Rangers is going to be number 1, Cameron Moore. And taking a look at Cameron Moore's statistics throughout the league, he has played in 4 games. He has 2 wins, 2 losses, and has allowed 11 goals so far this season. He's coming in with a save percentage of .920 and a 2.75 goals against average. Starting for the Wherwell Bombers, it looks like Chris Walker is getting the start between the pipes tonight. Chris Walker, so far this year, comes in with 5 games played, also 2 wins and 2 losses, like Moore. He has a .913 save percentage and a 2.41 goals against average. Standings coming into this game, the Rangers have the upper hand there. They currently sit 3rd in the league with a 5-3 record, and the Bombers 2-6 so far, but still very early in this U15 season. Lots of room for these players to grow and, of course, become more acquainted with their teammates as we rise for the national anthem. And as Canada finishes up, we are just about ready to drop the puck. You're getting worried there were no officials on the ice for the national anthem, but there they are. 2 referees, 2 linesmen. As we get ready, steady, and raring to go for this U15 hockey matchup between the visiting Rangers and the hometown Wherwell Bombers. Leading scorers for both teams. The Rangers, Xander Boutelier, 12 points in 8 games. As for the Bombers, 13-year-old Tanner Hayden, 11 points in his first 7 games. All right, ready, steady, and raring to go. The puck is dropped, and the Rangers push that forward. It's Smith. He takes the puck in the zone, cleared back to Henry, who keeps that puck in. And the Bombers there with possession for a moment. They get it out of the zone. And the Rangers will jump back on that. Moved into the zone quickly is number 15. Centering pass there picked off by the Bombers, and that one cleared down the ice. And we will get our first whistle of the game, an icing call against the Bombers. Face-off won by the Rangers. Weston keeps it in there. That puck fired behind the Bombers' net. Walker between the pipes tonight for Warewell. And a delayed offside forces the Rangers to touch up. There's a lead pass all the way to Green, who carries it over the line, and he will fire it in deep. Giving chase there for the Bombers is Evan McIntosh. That puck barely exited the zone, and we have a 2-on-1. Here's an opportunity for the Rangers. Quick shot. Great block there by Joshua Anderson. Anderson hops on the puck again. He makes a nice pass as the Bombers get out of their zone. Coming up the ice is Evan McIntosh. He dumps it in deep, and the Bombers will change. Going in to get it is Joshua Henry for the Rangers. Henry still with it. Look at that speed out of his own end. Head up, and he carries it in the Bombers' end. Henry with a chance. He shoots. And Walker makes a nice save and covers the rebound really quickly. So early on in this game, still 0-0. The shot clock is not active so far. So we'll see if we can get that updated for you. Boys down in the booth are figuring things out. Puck around behind Walker. Little collision there in the corner as the Rangers press the play to the Bombers. Back behind the net, picked up there by Max McKinnon. And he can't get it out of the zone. Turnover there by the Rangers. Backhand opportunity. Fanned on it, though, was number 17, Duncan McKelman-Sullivan. And the puck just slides into Walker. And he will cover up on the play. 13 minutes left to go. There we go. The shot clock is active now. As we see the shot totals 2-0 in favor of the Rangers. Face off to the left of Walker is won by the Bombers. However, the Rangers press the play and keep it in. Shot by Weston. That one patted to the corner. A rebound there. Wide blocker side. And the Bombers will get it to the blue line and out. Big check there as it's flipped down the ice. Couple players give chase. That is Trent Peveril for the Rangers. Going in there for the Bombers, Jacob Campbell. Pass back to the point, blocked there. Great play by Landon O'Grady. And the puck comes out in front of the net, but cleared away quickly by Parker Sims. Bombers doing a great job forechecking as Damon O'Neill gets a stick on the puck. Back down to Campbell. Campbell can't get it to his D partner as he gets the puck back. Now it goes back. Shot around the corner, behind the net, flipped out by the Rangers, kept in again. Here's an opportunity. Quick shot. That one hit a skate and almost bounced up and over the goaltender Moore. But a quick blocker saved the day. Another opportunity there for the Bombers as a weak shot by O'Neill gets blocked in front. And the Rangers carried in the zone. Nice little deke there by the Rangers forechecker as Xander Bootlier breaks his way in. Here's another opportunity, little fake. Oh, between the legs opportunity. Little too fancy there as Xander Bootlier fanned on the puck. Xander still with it, tries to hit Casey Opus, who is holding the blue line, but he missed that, and it goes all the way to Moore. And both teams will change. 11:15 left to go in the first period. Shots are 3-1 in favor of the Rangers as they regroup behind their goaltender Cameron Moore. Puck doesn't get out, held in there by Joshua Anderson. And giving chase behind the net is Evan McIntosh. Couple of players still bumped for it, and again, the Rangers able to corral it in their own zone. This time, trying to get it out. They do. And here's an opportunity. It's 1-on-1 down the wing. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Taking a wide path around the net, back to Henry. Henry will get that back in the corner. And the Rangers will start a little cycle. Back to Henry. Cross ice there to Weston. Weston will whip that around the boards behind the net. Picked up behind the net by Callum Walsh. Callum Walsh takes a bump, but he still has it. Tries to tuck it in as the puck skates across the blue paint. But the Bombers able to find that first and get it out of the zone. Here comes Coda Lewis. He's got speed. He turns around. Nice back pass there, finding Callum Green. But Green can't do anything with it. And the Rangers able to contest that to the blue line and not out. Quick shot there. Easily stick to the boards by Moore. And the Rangers able to get that out quickly. However, that will be an icing call. And we will go all the way back down the ice and have a face-off to the right of Cameron Moore. 9:53 left to go in the first period. Shots now 3-2 in favor of the Rangers. Face-off was contested there for a bit, but picked up there. McKinnon keeps it in. He fires it down behind the net. In the corner now, the Rangers trying to get that puck out of the zone. They had a great start to the game, but since then, the Bombers have been able to put pressure on the defense. Players battling in the corner. Nice pass D-to-D behind the net to Peveril, but he can't hold on. A nice reverse hit there by Duncan McKelman-Sullivan as he plants the Bombers player on his backside. Now it's out of the zone. Pulled back in there. And another nice play there by McKelman-Sullivan. Here's an opportunity, but the puck is going to roll into Walker, who makes a save. And then in there, playing the role of a pest, is Callum Walsh. And we have a penalty. It's going to go against Sullivan. 2 minutes for roughing. So your first penalty of the game goes to number 17. Time of that penalty is 5:57, and it's going to be a roughing call. And the Bombers will go on a power play. Here's a first shot of that power play up high. Big save there by Moore. And it goes to the blue line. Campbell kicks it forward. Campbell pulls out again. D-to-D pass. Wyatt McDonald gives it back to Campbell. Campbell tries to dipsy-doodle dangle his way into the zone, but that's blocked by Henry and chipped out to center ice. Wyatt McDonald with it now. Flips it up. Coming into the zone is Callum Green. Green waits, back to Campbell. He takes a shot that's blocked in front by Henry. Henry gets it to the line and offside on the play. As that was a close call at the blue line. Face-off just outside the Rangers zone. One there by the Bombers, and they're able to regroup. Still 1:14 left to go on their power play. Sullivan in the box for roughing. Picked up by the Rangers. Here's a shorthanded opportunity, but a good decision there, curling back. Puck to the point, quick shot. That one off a couple of bodies in front, and Walker makes a save. Back to the blue line again and just fired in deep. The Rangers doing a great job of killing this power play of the Bombers, who really haven't been able to get set up yet, or at least in the last 40 seconds. There's another pass, but again, a little too long. Given away, though, as busting in there is Tanner Hayden. Tanner Hayden leads the Bombers in points, and of course you expect they want to get the puck on his stick during this power play. Anderson with it. Drop down low, quick shot through traffic. That one misses the net as Evan McIntosh tried to put it short side. Still on the boards. 15 seconds left to go in the power play. Here's Joshua Anderson. He makes a play. McIntosh circles back, looks for options. 5 seconds left to go in the power play. McIntosh gets it back. Power play is over. Sullivan is out of the box. There's a pass. Quick shot by Anderson. That one blocked skillfully by Parker Sims. Good kill by the Rangers as they clear the puck down the ice, and they'll get their penalty killers off, and out comes the first line as the Bombers try to make a play. That one just through the legs of Cohen, and the Rangers are slapping that back behind the Bombers' net. 6:33 left to go in the first period. Still no score. Shots 4-3 in favor of the Rangers. And they have possession right now in the Bomber zone. Nice keep there by the defender. Walsh with it. Centering pass. Big opportunity there as McKelman Sullivan found himself in the slot with the puck, but a good save by Chris Walker. And we'll have a face-off to his left, or to his right, pardon me. .6:18 left to go. Won by the Rangers. Quick shot off the pipe, off the back of Walker, and in the net. As that was an unlucky bounce for the Bombers. Sometimes the post works in your favor, other times it doesn't. But it worked for number 9, Landon O'Grady, who scores the first goal of the game. Landon O'Grady with his 6th goal of the season puts the Rangers up 1-0 in this first period. And here they come again with another opportunity, cutting it with a backhand, misses a net by a country mile. And the Bombers will recover. Here they come, 2-on-1 if they hurry. Quick shot, that one off 3 posts and out. The pipes are busy tonight. Here's Campbell with it. He runs over the defender, getting that puck in the zone. And the Rangers will get it out as they look to change their defensive core. Unable to, however, as the Bombers press the play. Smith has it now. Goes cross ice. We have a penalty coming up to the Bombers. And the Rangers will get a power play as we are looking at a roughing call. You can't hear the call on the play by the announcers. However, it is Dawson McCauley going to the box for roughing. Didn't hear the time of that goal either. As I guess it wasn't announced at all. Puck comes in front of the net. Rangers with a nice opportunity, but that'll be slapped right back down the ice by the Bombers. 1:45 left to go here in the first period. Rangers with their first power play of the night. Look at this speed as Henry busts right down the ice. Makes an opportunity, centering pass, but that one off the skate of Carter Anderson. That's what you want from your defenseman. Joshua Henry leading the rush and getting a scoring opportunity without even having to set up in the zone. Puck now back in the Rangers' end with 1:11 left to go in the power play. And here he is again. Henry over the blue line. He gave it away, and here's an opportunity for the Bombers to get that one out. They do to center ice, but then it's shot right back in. Picked up there by Anderson. He will wait, fire it off the glass, and get it out. Martin will try to move it up the ice, but he can't. And that's fired into the zone by Evan McIntosh, killing even more time off this Rangers power play. 43 seconds left to go in that power play. 4 minutes exactly left to go in the period as of now. Rangers really unable to get anything set up here aside from that one rush by Henry, as the Bombers are doing a great job of pressuring the puck carrier. Puck over the blue line again, but slapped right back down the ice by Carson McDonald. Here's Opus with it. He can't get it to the blue line as McDonald is doing a little bit of everything on this penalty kill, which has 7 seconds left. And that'll be turned right around again by Callum Green. And the power play is over. Out of the box comes McCauley. And the Bombers are back at even strength. Nice play in there by Campbell, getting the puck deep. Picked up by the Rangers, though. That was an intended pass for Walsh. Doesn't get to him. However, a couple players bumped there as O'Grady get the puck deep. Callum Walsh goes hard into the boards, but the Rangers maintain possession. There's a shot. Trying to find the short side there is Braden Martin, but that's covered up by Chris Walker. And it looks like we're getting another penalty on the play, this one going towards Nicholas McKenzie. We'll see if the referee makes a call, a roughing call on the play. So there's another rough, the second one. McKenzie getting a roughing call. And we'll have another Rangers power play here, as they'll be able to set up O'Grady with a shot. That one off a body and wide. Bootlier can't hold it in. Peveril does, though. For a moment, anyway. Anderson able to fire that one down the ice. .226 left to go in the period. And the Rangers carry the puck over the blue line. Curling around the net there. Great play to get zone possession, but unable to really hold on to it is Xander Bootlier. And the Bombers able to clear it down to center ice again. 1:21 left to go in the penalty. 2:05 left to go in the period. Here's an opportunity off a botched clear. Centering pass misses everybody. However, it does go to Bootlier. Back to Henry. D to D. Quick shot. That one off a chest of a Bombers player who was standing right in the shooting lane. Great block by Carter Anderson. Rangers behind the net now. Centering pass goes to no one. And that puck just evades Henry's stick at the blue line and will roll down the ice. 51 seconds left to go in the penalty. 1:35 in the first period. 1-0 Rangers. Goal scored by Landon O'Grady, assisted by Xander Bootlier. Rangers with a pass to Sims. That one misses Sims. Fired out to Sullivan, who can't hold on to it. And then slapped right back into the Rangers zone by Carson McDonald. We're approaching the final minute of the period with a 20-second timer still on that power play. Nice check there, impeding the progress by the Rangers forward. And the Bombers will get that out again. We are less than 1 minute left in the period. Still 5 seconds left in the power play, but that'll just about do it as Belotis backhands that one into the neutral zone. And there we go. Out of the box is Nicholas McKenzie. And Henry begins another rush. Henry beats the defense wide. Cuts around the net. Tries a wraparound. Big save there by Walker. Rebound comes to the blue line. Sims fakes the shot. Makes a move. Sim trying to get his stick free. He turns around and will fire that down along the boards into the corner. The Rangers pressuring now with 20 seconds left to go in the period. Sims to the blue line. That one gets out. And Opos will have to be quick with it. He makes a back pass. That was almost too many men on the ice. Close call there for the Bombers. But here comes Martin. Martin trying to bust through the defense by himself. 3 seconds left. Big check in the corner will impede his progress, and that'll do it for the first period. An entertaining hockey game, to say the least, as the Rangers up 1-0. And we'll take a little break. Again, that goal scored by Landon O'Grady, assisted by number 15, Xander Bootlier. And that is the only goal so far this game. Both teams take a little break, and then we'll get started right away for the second period. As is customary, there will be a flood before the last period, though, in case you're not familiar with U15. Face off to kick the period off. Already jawing there is McKinnon and Hayden. And the Bombers pull away with the puck. Big scoring opportunity right off the draw. That was a big save by Moore, as he had to be sharp. Another shot there by McKenzie, sticked away to the corner. And Henry will pick that up in his own end. Henry flipped that one off the glass, looking for McKinnon, who was streaking down the other end. Can't find him. And going around the net is McKenzie. McKenzie tries a nice move. He turns the puck over to McKinnon. McKinnon circles back, waiting for some help. Tries a backhand sauce across the ice. That one picked off, and now we have an odd man rush. But a great defensive play there by McKinnon, getting back and breaking up that play. Taking it upon himself to make up for his own mistake. Puck now fired in off the boards and around the net. Having a little bit of trouble controlling that is Joshua Anderson, but he does get it and takes it around his own net. Anderson can skate if he gets enough room, and there he goes. Beats 3 Rangers wide. Has an opportunity. Nice sauce pass in front of the net. Another nice drop pass, but that's intercepted. As the Bombers trying a little trickery there. Breaking it again, but another defensive play by the Rangers. Jaden Weston. And here they come 2-on-2. Over the blue line, looking for a passing lane is Landon O'Grady. He already has a goal today. Centering pass doesn't get anywhere as the Bombers have blocked that opportunity. Cohen now gets it out. Cohen fires it to O'Neill. O'Neill gets the puck taken off his stick. And the Rangers now will try to get something going. Cross-ice pass to Xander Boutlier. He's got an assist tonight already. Bumped off the puck a little bit. And Cohen will take it. Cohen with a nice pass. Here comes Carter Anderson. Anderson over the blue line tries to break through the defense, but there's Noah Hocko with a great play. You see that a lot, as these players trying to take it upon themselves to bust into the other team's zone, but the defense, fast sticks, fast feet. It's hard to get past them unless you take it wide. And then you've really got to fly. As Opas gives it to Hocko. Hocko loses it. Here comes Campbell. Campbell with a shot. That one deflected by Moore. And then another shot just goes wide as the Bombers get a couple of good opportunities. Puck held in there at the blue line. Going to get it for the Bombers is Coda Lewis. Lewis still battling there. Battle won by Joel Verge, and he's able to get the puck out. The Bombers, though, send that back in. And Hocko will fire that back up the boards, and the Bombers will take over. Opportunity to get set up, back to the point. That one shot and into the glove of Moore. Nothing wrong with that. Even though Belotis kind of shook his head after he shot that. A face-off in the offensive zone is nothing to be upset about, especially after that type of possession. Shot 7-6 in favor of the Rangers right now. They have a 1-0 lead. 11:48 left to go in the second period. Puck is wrapped around the boards. And again, behind the net there is MacArthur. He goes back to his D. An attempted pass back to MacArthur there by McKinnon. That one didn't connect. And here comes Callum Walsh. Callum Walsh with a sauce pass across the ice as Henry pinches in from his D position. Henry behind the net, centering pass. Walsh does get it again. And taken away from his own goaltender was Nicholas McKenzie, and McKenzie ices that. So instead of, I guess the result would have been the same if he would have let his goaltender cover it. Regardless, we are going to have an icing on the play and go all the way back down the ice for this puck drop. 1-0 Rangers. Landon O'Grady with the only goal of the game, assisted by Xander Boutlier. That one coming in the first period as the Rangers press again. D-to-D pass, that one fanned on. Flipped off the glass and out, and off to the races is Tanner Hayden. Hayden ties up the defender, makes a nice play by getting the puck deep. And another cycle as the Bombers try to rotate behind the net, but that was picked off easily by the triple twos there. Nice shot, big save by Moore. Rebound, and Moore makes another save. Puck is still loose. They're digging at it. It's in the crease. The whistle went. What a play by Cameron Moore. You also have to give a lot of credit there to Brandon Martin and Trent Peveril. The triple twos Peveril number 2, Martin number 22. As they were giving the forecheckers some fits. Face-off won by the Bombers. That's McCauley with it. He gets it back to the blue line. Back to McCauley. McCauley loses the puck, and here comes a 2-on-1. O'Grady's the other player. Nice breakup, though, on the play. But another turnover, a quick shot, big save by Chris Walker. Green with it now, trying to find an angle to place the puck. He does find it. However, a little too congested there for Grady Cohen. Puck goes to the blue line. Missed the net there by Henry from a long ways away. And the Bombers try to make it out again, but another great stick there by Noah Hocko. Here's an opportunity in tight. Big save by Walker. As Xander Boutlier took a couple of steps towards the goaltender and fired that one right into the logo. Face-off tied up there. Bombers get it off the glass, but not very far. And they will whip that around their own net. Picked up by O'Neill. O'Neill fires that puck forward off a leg down the ice. Icing waved off. Corralled there by Trent Peveril. Nice shot there from the point, deflected to the corner. And here's Campbell. Campbell setting up now along the boards. Quick shot by Campbell. That one off a stick and high. Great save there by Moore as the Rangers move it out. Here's Sullivan tipping it forward. Sullivan going into the corner with Wyatt McDonald. Sullivan gets there first and makes the play around the net. Picked up by Stapleton to Sullivan. Sullivan can't move that towards the net. Nice pass forward there. Not able to control that is Evan McIntosh. And Sullivan called offside on the play. And we will have a face-off just outside of the Bomber zone. 8:48 left to go in the first period. 1 goal and 1 goal only. Or I guess we're going to go just outside of the Ranger zone, as maybe an intentional offside was called. Face-off won there by the Bombers. They take the puck right into the zone. Little sauce pass with some open space there, and good move by Coda Lewis, who almost finished that one off on the backhand. Here's Martin with it now. Martin to Henry. Henry's got speed. He cuts wide around the net. Centering pass. Nobody's there, but now Henry's out of position. And here's an opportunity up the ice. It's Callum Green. Green with a pass, but a great tie-up by Henry, who turned on the Jets and was able to come back and cover his own defensive spot to make the play. Henry with it again. Nice back pass there with space, as the Rangers now look to move out of their zone. That one flipped off the glass, corralled by Nicholas McKenzie. D-to-D pass. Boutlier trying to create a turnover there. He almost did, as the Bombers had to be quick with that puck. And McKenzie with it again. McKenzie with the first pass. Deflected in the zone. Great chip there by McCauley. But unfortunately, they weren't able to hold possession. Here's Boutlier with it. Boutlier, he's got a step. Here's a shot. Big save there by Walker, as both players go hard into the boards, and Boutlier is hurt on the play. As he went into the boards quite awkwardly. Looks like he's holding his arm, but he is going to the bench and not the dressing room, which is a good sign. Trainer will have a look at him. A lot of things can happen when you hit the boards with your back. The number one thing is, of course, having the wind knocked out of you. But Boutlier able to get up on his own power and skate to the bench, and we'll watch for him to get back on the ice hopefully soon. Sims taking the face-off against MacArthur. One forward by the Bombers, dumped in deep by McDonald, and they'll give chase. Big hit by McDonald in the corner. A couple of big checks in a row by the Bombers force a turnover. Here's a shot from the point. That one just wide as Anderson missed the handle. Some more big checks in the corner as the Bombers send it back. Here's Anderson again. Anderson with a quick shot. That one high. Glove down by the Rangers player, but the Bombers maintain possession. Battle still along the board. 6:47 left to go. The officials telling them to move it. Back in the old hockey, this would have been blown dead, and well, there it is. The second the puck moved. Sometimes it just happens like that. And we'll have the face-off just outside of the Rangers zone. Bombers with it now, move it up. And the Rangers had possession for a moment but lost it. And another big collision there in the corner as the puck is dumped into the Rangers zone. They try to cut out with it again. It's Sullivan breaking through. He can't get a shot away. Pardon me, that wasn't Sullivan, that was Stapleton. Sullivan was on his left. And they're going to redo the faceoff just outside of the Bomber zone. 6:17 left to go in the second period. 1-0 Rangers lead. Sullivan has it now. In the corner, knocking down the defender. Puck comes in front. Stapleton has an opportunity, but he can't pull the trigger, and away come the Bombers. The Rangers have been really good with their defensive sticks this game. It's very hard for the Bombers to carry the puck into the zone without being contested in one way or another by a Rangers defender. Especially that guy, Henry, who makes a nice play and takes a hit. Bombers now with the puck over the line. Centering pass there, reaches its target, but only for a moment. Again, nice stick on the defensive side of the game. Has a couple players collide, and no penalty on that play, as it looked like there definitely should have been something. But the ref saw it differently. Rangers now with possession. Attempted feed across the ice as Callum Walsh was in there. That shot went off the post. Walker didn't even see it. Bombers now moving up. Another puck deflected off the skate of a Rangers player. Breaks up an opportunity to enter the zone, but a turnover off a great forecheck there by Damon O'Neill creates an opportunity. O'Neill with it again. Circling back. Makes a nice play to move the puck in a favorable position to set up to throw to the D, but the play is broken up by the Rangers, and they will flip that back into the Bomber zone with 4:43 left to go in the first period. That was a play made by Braden Martin. Couple of players collide behind the net. Rangers are offside. As a big hit there by Hayden. Here's Lewis with it. Lewis gets the puck knocked off his stick. Now he's battling with McKinnon, who flips that one up and deep into the Bomber zone. Giving chase there is McKenzie. He fires it D to D, picked up by McKinnon. And now the Bombers will get it out. Another great defensive play there by Landon O'Grady, who was coming on the back check. And the Bombers are offside as one of the players went to change. And since the bench is inside the blue line, he beat the puck carrier. And we're going to have another face-off just outside of the Rangers zone. Only 18 shots so far in this game, with 4 minutes left to go in the second period. Here come the Bombers. Will they make it 19? There's a shot. It's in the net. What a play off the face-off. Carries it into the zone and rips it off the glove and in the net. Callum Green gets the Bombers on the board. Callum Green with a great individual effort. We'll wait and see who gets the assists on that goal. That's his 5th goal of the year, his 11th point. And we're all even Stevens here with 3:42 left to go in the second period. Bombers with a nice play, got it out of their zone, almost intercepted there as Sullivan was dangerously patrolling the blue line. Sullivan again makes a nice play on a D-to-D pass. He's been pressuring the defense quite a bit, forcing them into some bad passes, but here's a 2-on-2. Nice move in the zone with a shot. That one missed the net by a country mile, though. However, a creative move by Green sets up an opportunity, and Green loses the puck in his skates, but kept in. Here's McIntosh. Uses his body to keep that play alive, and we've got a penalty coming up. Green is going to the box now for interference. Interference, cross-checking, you can call that a bunch of things. Pardon me, that wasn't Green, that was McCauley. I saw the 4, I assumed it was a 1-4. Turns out it was a 2-4. And McCauley's going to the box for interference. McCauley's second penalty of the night. Took a roughing call in the first period. And now the Rangers will have a chance on the power play with 3 minutes left to go in the second period. Face-off one forward there by Walsh. He's still got the puck. These Rangers defenders love to shoot, so when they get the puck, watch out. Opa's with it now. Sends it down low. Pass back up to the defender is picked off. A great defensive play there by Jacob Campbell, and that is fired right back down the ice, and Moore will leave it for the defender. Here's Henry with it. Henry carries it over the center ice. He fires it in off the referee. It knocked him down as he was trying to get out of the way, and unfortunately for the Rangers, that breaks up a zone entry, and the Bombers easily able to flip that one back down the ice and kill more time off this power play. 2:10 left to go in the period as of now. Henry can't control it. Great play again there by number 27, Campbell. And the Rangers not even able to get any zone time on this power play. Pass out now, carried in the zone. That's Henry with it. Henry with a centering pass. Great feet by Green. And he tried to go on a little jaunt through the neutral zone. However, it was picked off by Hocko. Henry with it. That's what he wanted to do the first time. Rung it around the boards. Too far, though, and that one pretty much exited the zone by itself. 25 seconds left to go in the Rangers power play. 1:25 left to go in the period. Here's a chance coming in the zone. Shot, big save there by Walker, and that puck is easily cleared out with 15 seconds left to go in the Rangers power play. We have a 1-1 hockey game. Here they come. It's O'Grady. He's got a goal in this game. O'Grady on the backhand with a shot. Rebound! Oh, just missed the net. Great play by O'Grady, but Parker Sims couldn't get to the net quick enough. 53 seconds left. Great turnover there by the Bombers in the offensive zone. Attempted centering pass. He was looking for McIntosh, who was stationed right in front of the dot. Broken up by the Rangers, but the Bombers still have possession in the corner. There's a centering pass in through a couple of sticks, and McIntosh just knocked the stick right out of the mitts of the Rangers player, held in there, and the Bombers have a weird offensive zone pressure here as the Rangers don't seem to be pressuring, and look at that goal. That was just an entire odd series of events finished off with a go-ahead goal scored by number 25. Sorry, maybe it was Campbell with that goal. My apologies, 26. But it all started with McIntosh, McCauley, pardon me, knocking the hockey stick out of the Rangers defender's arms. And then an odd series of events had the entire Rangers defense skating around, not even playing the puck. And it ends with a blooper that hits a stick and goes over the body of Moore and lands behind him in the net, and that's how we're ending the period. 2-1. You see one of those goals every year. It's not very often, but it happened tonight, and it put the Bombers ahead by 1. So now we will flood the ice and recap the first 2 periods for you. First goal of the night was scored by the Rangers. It was Landon O'Grady with a beautiful goal off a feed from Xander Boutlier. And then it was a couple of goals from the Bombers. First one scored by Callum Green. And the second one was just a just a blooper by Jacob Campbell. 2 assists on that goal, Evan McIntosh and Tanner Hayden. And that coming with just 14 seconds left to go in the second period. Shots 12-10 in those first 2 periods in favor of the Rangers. And we will take a little break to get you ready for the third period here at the Wellness Center. Bombers 2-1 lead over the Rangers. And the players are heading back on the ice as we are getting ready, steady, and raring to go for this, the third period. 20 minutes on the board. Bombers have a 2-1 lead, and that last goal was, was something. In case you missed it, there was a great play there by McCauley, who knocked the stick out of a Rangers defender's arms. And then when the Rangers noticed that, they kind of stopped playing, and then the puck went right back to Campbell, and he took a shot. It went off a stick and probably 15 feet in the air and happened to fall directly behind the goaltender to take the lead with 14 seconds left to go in the second period. So here are the goals. Rangers with a goal. Landon O'Grady scored. Bootlier with the assist. Bombers, first goal scored by number 14, Callum Green. That was unassisted. And then Jacob Campbell scores with an assist from Tanner Hayden and Evan McIntosh. And here we go. Hako with it. He fires it D to D. That one corralled by the Bombers, who toss it up, and McDonald will try to get that in deep. And the Rangers with possession. Board battle there, won by the Bombers, and they will ring that one around the net. Although it's stopped by the defender, and the Rangers fire it down the ice. And we'll get an early icing call. 19:33 left to go in the game. Only 22 shots so far, which is relatively low for these two teams. And the face-off is won by the Rangers. Henry throws that around the net. Held in by McDonald. Now the puck comes to Peveril. Peveril tries to throw that one up the boards, blocked there by the Bombers forwards. And they get an opportunity. There's a shot. That one off the side of the net and up off the glass. Bombers still with offensive zone time. A little double effort there, pinning the Bombers player against the board. Centering pass. Unable to find the tape there, as it looked like Carson McDonald had a good scoring opportunity. Great forecheck there by Walsh, creating a turnover. He can't break it to the front of the net, but Walsh still has possession. Turned over now as the Bombers carry it up the ice. They fire it. Sullivan has a diving effort trying to block that, but can't get to it. Icing waved off, and the Rangers will regroup in their own end. Sullivan gets it over the red line. Turned over there by the Bombers as they will give it away. Henry keeps that in and fires that one around the net. Great pinching keep there by Theo Stapleton. And the puck will get to Sullivan. Sullivan now with it. Cuts in. Sullivan with a shot. That one off the blocker of Walker and into the corner. Back to the blue line. Henry tries to chip it in deep. Doesn't get there, but he gets the puck back. Takes a quick shot. That one high. Big save by Walker. And Sullivan has it now in the corner. Sullivan back to the blue line. That one intercepted. But Opas on the back check will feed that to Henry. Henry will stop and look for options. He finds one. Nice pass there to Stapleton. Stapleton to Sullivan. Verge going to the net. Sullivan shoots that one into the glove of Walker, and he will hold on for a whistle. 17:22 left to go in the third period. Bombers have a 2-1 lead over the Rangers. Rangers scored first, and the Bombers answered twice. Face off to the right of Walker. Bombers win the draw and get the puck out. Nice pass there as Grady Cohen almost had an opportunity to break into the zone. Nice play there by the Rangers. We do have a penalty on the play, and the Rangers will go on the power play, a tripping call. And it is going to be Nicholas McKenzie going to the box. That penalty coming at 2:55 into the third period, so the Rangers get another opportunity on the power play. they haven't been successful as the Bombers have really controlled the majority of the play. They do have zone time now, though. Here's Hocko with a shot. That one high and wide. Peveril trying to pinch up from his D spot to force the play. It does work with a little help from Carson Smith. But now the Bombers able to take that, fire it off the boards and down the ice. 1:35 left to go in the power play. 16:36 left to go in the period. And the Rangers will take it out of their zone. Here's Landon O'Grady. O'Grady gets it over the blue line, but cleared back down the ice, and Campbell will give chase now. Campbell and Peveril. Campbell gets there first. He will fire it off the boards, but that's picked up by the Rangers, and they will get it out of the zone. Carried out by Noah Hocko. Hocko cuts in with a shot. That one steered to the side by Walker. Collision in the corner there. Bombers try to clear it. That one held in by Hocko. Tries to find Henry, does. Henry pinching in from the blue line, wraps that back around to McKinnon, who is helping cover his spot. McKinnon back to Henry. Henry can shoot. Nice little move. Henry trying to make room for himself as he centers it, but that one off a couple of skates and shot down the ice by the Bombers. Still 36 seconds left to go in the power play. Great forecheck by Green. Puck goes to Walsh. Walsh will carry that in and out of his own zone. Now over the center ice line and into the Bombers' end. Walsh with a shot. Nice glove save by Walker, as that shot was released really quick, which is hard for a goalie to see. But Walker able to be in nice position and getting some love taps from the teammates. 20 seconds left to go in the power play. Won by the Rangers. Weston goes D to D. That pass just missed his intended target as Stapleton was parked in the slot. Now it's Sullivan. Back to the blue line for Weston. D to D, another quick shot. Big save by Walker, and that's directed to the corner. But the puck wasn't moved fast enough, and here's Henry again. Henry trying to cut in and make room for himself. That one intercepted, but a great stick play. Sets up Sullivan right in front of the net. Sullivan cuts in, shot. Walker with the save. As Sullivan using his big body to cut in from the outside into the blue paint. But Walker followed him every step of the way. Big save. Shots now 19-10 in favor of the Rangers, but the Bombers have a 2-1 lead. Rangers power play is over. Still 14:53 left to go in the period. That is won by the Bombers. They chip it up to the blue line. Battle for it. Puck still not out as Henry doing a great job of holding the line. And they dump it in deep behind Walker. Here comes Belotis off the boards. Down to Henry. Henry tries to give it down to its winger. Misses that pass, and the Bombers were able to fire that back down the ice. But the penalty was over, so that's just icing. And they'll have the face-off back down the ice to the right of Walker. Face-off won by the Bombers. However, Martin did a good job of tying that up. And they'll be able to carry it to at least the Rangers' blue line, but no further as they're stood up and regrouping in their own end. Pass cross ice, a beautiful pass. Nice move as well by Campbell, making room for himself. However, it was Casey Olpus there to steer the puck away. Centering pass goes off the stick of Peveril. And now behind the net where Campbell is battling again. Campbell and Smith going at each other. Peveril there lays a big hit. Campbell coming up with it. Campbell stops and turns on Walsh, but gets knocked down, and the puck comes out of the zone as Walsh was able to shovel that one down the ice. Picked up by Carter Anderson, who's getting some speed. Carter Anderson makes a nice move. He's still got the puck, looking for a lane. He finds one wide. Carter Anderson with a shot. That one stopped. Anderson still with it. Back to the blue line. Just misses Joshua Anderson. And he will regroup. Anderson to Green. Green's got a goal tonight. He's also got a lot of speed. Green breaks into the blue line, but that's poke checked away by Henry. And the Rangers will carry it out for a moment, but the puck ends up going back into the zone and they take possession. Chipped into the neutral zone as Sims wasn't able to handle it. And Henry with a nifty little play, and he'll fire the puck down the ice. Icing is the call as he wasn't even close to center ice. And we will go all the way back down to the Rangers' end to drop the puck again. 2-1 the score. The last goal came from a puck that was shot by Campbell of the Bombers. It went about 15 feet in the air and landed right behind Cameron Moore. A weird one to say the least, but hey, you know, in hockey, anything can happen. Bombers with offensive zone possession. 2 versus 1 there in the corner as it's shoveled out there by Callum Walsh, and he gets that behind the net. Stapleton can't move it much further. And that was a great play there by Grady Cohen, putting that one deep. Rangers now with it. Henry, he's got speed as he gallops over the blue line. Henry makes a nice move, centering pass. That one off the side of the net, but a turnover there and an opportunity for the Rangers. However, they fanned on the puck. Here's another pass. Nicholas McKenzie with it. Nicholas drops it, and creating a turnover there is Theo Stapleton. Rangers now breaking out again. They need a goal to tie over the blue line. Sullivan with it. Sullivan gets bumped a few times, but still has the puck. And a third time, he gets it to Walsh. Walsh with a shot. That one misses in net far wide. That puck came out of the zone, and cheekily trying to pretend it didn't happen was Trent Peveril. He tried to fire that back in before the linesman said anything, but it works in your mind. You're thinking, oh, maybe they won't notice, but they usually do. 11:33 left to go in the third period. 2-1 Bombers lead, despite being outshot 19-11. Campbell with it. He scored the last goal. He gets tripped up in the neutral zone. No call on the play, as the Bombers try to move it back into the Rangers zone. Martin gives it back to Peveril, who shovels that forward. However, it is picked off again and again as they trade possessions, and Campbell will carry that in the zone. Campbell with a quick shot. That one almost fooled Moore, but he got the blocker on it. And now the Rangers carrying it out of their zone. Nice sauce pass to Walsh, who lifted the stick of Belotis but put himself offside. So he had to come in and tag out. Here's Smith. Smith takes a hit by Campbell, and he loses the puck. Smith, a very shifty player, can also turn the Jets on as that's turned over, and Peveril fires that off a leg into the corner. Smith gets bumped off the puck. Campbell has it now. He's got one hand on the stick, fighting off a check from Parker Sims. Here's Carson Smith. Gets checked by a few players, and the Bombers will wrap that one in behind their own net and get it to the line and out. Here's Campbell. He's been on the ice for a while. He needs a change, so he will just dump that in deep and go for one. Rangers turn it over in their own end. Here's an opportunity. Big shot. That one into the glove, but dropped by Moore. Blue line opportunity. That one off a hockey stick and found the tip of the Empire State Building as Carter Anderson tried a wrist shot from a long ways away. 9:54 left to go in the third period. 2-1 Bombers lead over the Rangers. Bombers had a 1-0 lead, but then the Rangers had a 1-0 lead, but 2 goals by the Bombers took that away and then put them ahead. Sullivan trying to push that puck forward. He gets tied up. Great play there by Dawson McCauley, who also played a very key part in that last goal by Campbell despite not getting a point. He flipped the Rangers defender's hockey stick right out of his hands and about 40 feet in the air. Puck dumped in deep. Opus with it. Looked for a second like he was going to wrap that around the net, but instead throws it to his winger, who gets it up to Stapleton. And Stapleton will backhand that one into the zone. Sullivan giving chase. Verge there as well. Great poke check there by Joel Verge. He's still got a Verge centering pass to Sullivan. That one goes off a skate. It ends up finding the stick of Green, who fires that away. 8:55 left to go in this exciting hockey game. Puck tipped out to center ice and fired right back in. Xavier MacArthur making that play. Bombers looking for offensive zone time. Henry's got it. He pinched that one against the boards and lifted it over the forechecker's head. It's a good play there, an unorthodox play, but a good one nonetheless. And that puck gets fired down the ice. And we'll have an icing call. .828 left to go in the period. Face-off won by the Bombers and fired into the corner. Picked up there by number 28, Coda Lewis. Lewis back to the blue line. Gets the puck back, and he will fire that one around the net. Carson McDonald with it now. McDonald trying to fend off the defenders. He gets pushed into the boards. Pinched it. Walsh tried to get it. Unable to move it as the puck is stuck in the corner. Now the Bombers get it free, but pinched again by the Rangers defenders. Martin in there. Walsh in there. Also in there is Coda Lewis and Carson McDonald. Killing time, killing time. The Bombers do get it out, though. Belotus at the blue line. He misses his check, and here comes Walsh. Walsh with an opportunity. Goes wide. Great stick check by McDonald. Forces Walsh to the outside, and then unable for him to get a shot at all. As that puck comes out to the blue line, but held back in. Green tries to find Carson McDonald, but he was at the end of his shift, so he's back to the bench. Lead pass tipped down into the zone. I guess that is an icing call. One linesman waved it off. The other one called it. 7:06 left to go in the third period. Face-off won by the Rangers. They get possession. Walsh trying to slap it down the ice. That one held in there. Couple of players battling for it. Xavier MacArthur pinned up against the boards by Callum Walsh. Puck does come free, and for the second time in as many board pins, Walsh comes out with it, and that's Henry with it. Henry in around the defense. And he throws it back to the blue line, firing in deep. That is Walsh. Centering pass just misses its target. Parker Sims was in front of the net. Sims takes a hit. And able to make that defensive play is Joshua Anderson. Puck dumped in deep there by O'Neill. Right on Moore, who bobbled it. Rebound. And a great save there as Tanner Hayden was closing in quick on the Rangers goaltender. .6:14 left to go in the third period. Bombers have a 2-1 lead. They've controlled the majority of this period. As that shot by McKinnon goes off the leg of Stapleton and wide. Cohen with it. He goes to the boards and fires that one back around the net. Turned over. Big shot there from the blue line, but a nice pad save by Cameron Moore, getting that puck into the corner. Campbell with a shot. Moore gives that one to his defender. Nice heads-up play as Peveril picks up possession. Peveril not able to make a play. A big hit there as Nicholas McKenzie absolutely leveled Joel Verge. A little reverse hit as Verge was the one to go to hit McKenzie. Players tied up in the corner. Couple of pushing and shoving events taking place on the ice. As the game clock ticks on and the Rangers start to get a little more anxious, a little more desperate. Down by 1 late in the third period, 5:21 to go. Rangers still lead in the shot department 19-16 despite not getting many shots this period. Face off there, tied up, but the Bombers able to come away with it. That puck off the boards, held in there momentarily. And that one iced, and we will redo that face off all over again. If the Bombers were to win this game, they would jump to 3 wins on the season and in 8th place in the league. The Rangers, if they were to win this game, they would stay exactly where they are in 3rd place, but they would add a 6th win on the season. Puck back behind the net. Big hit there by the forechecker, and the Rangers able to keep this one in. Picking the puck up behind his own net is Belotis. To Henry. Henry will be on the ice pretty much for the next 4 minutes. O'Grady, he'll be on the ice a lot too. There's a nice pass. Into the zone is McKinnon. Curls back. Looking for a lane. McKinnon fires it around the net. Walsh takes a bump. And the puck is turned over. Wyatt McDonald throws it up the boards, but not out. Here's Henry. Henry with a nice move. Making space, centering pass. Nobody there. And then fanning on the clearing attempt is Carson McDonald. Puck fired in from the blue line, held by Walker as he makes his 19th save of the game. 4:12 left to go in the third period. Shot there by the Rangers. That one tried to go 5-hole, but Walker squeezed those pads closed before the puck crossed the red line, and we'll have another face-off. 4:06 left to go for the third period. Face-off being taken by Martin for the Rangers. He loses it. Puck is tipped up, and O'Neill gets bumped a little bit by Peveril. No call on the play as O'Neill looked like he was off to the races. Couple of big hits there as Smith with it now. Smith gets absolutely trucked into the corner. That was a huge hit by Damon O'Neill. O'Neill now with the puck again, making his own luck as he chips it into the Rangers zone, and didn't get the zone time he wanted, but he still killed some time. And of course the clock against the Rangers right now, down by 1 with 3:27 left. Here's an opportunity. Sims takes it in. Stapleton with it now. He has to wait as Martin was in over the play. Puck now to Carter Anderson. He reverses behind his own net as Sims is forechecking. Back up the boards. Henry can't get it. Icing is waved off. Linesman says it deflected off a stick, so no call on the play. And we will keep going. That one, however, no, that is waved off as well as it didn't have enough gas. Fired along the boards and up and out. That one, however, will be icing. 2 almost icings, and then we finally get one. 2:51 left to go in the third period. 2-1 the score right now in favor of the Bombers. Face-off won by the Rangers. Back to the line. Big shot block there as Henry took one. But McDonald didn't let that puck through. Henry battling in the corner with quite a few players. He retreats back to his blue line. Puck finally gets out of there to the Bombers player, and they will throw it back down to Moore, who paddles that one, leaving it for Noah Hocko. Hocko tries a lead pass. That one off a skate. And turning around is Sullivan. Sullivan right down the middle, creating his own opportunity. Sullivan wide, in tight. Big save by Walker. As that is the 3rd or 4th time we've seen Sullivan do that. And hey, if it's been successful, you may as well keep going to it. 1:55 left to go in the period. Bombers clear that puck out of the zone. That will be icing. And all the way back down the ice for a face-off just to the left of Chris Walker. Taking a look at Cameron Moore as he looks towards the bench. Timeout on the play for the Rangers. It will be a 30-second timeout as they will bring out the whiteboard. And I will cheekily try to get a video shot of them drawing up a play. Look at that, eh? You don't usually get shots like that. Not bad. Looking at the Bombers bench, of course. They'd be happy to just ice the puck for the next minute and such. Why not, eh? "30 seconds is over. Players taking the ice. Anderson, Campbell, Green, Anderson. Sorry, McKenzie Belotis now coming up with MacArthur. It's the Henry Hocko at the point line. O'Grady, McKinnon, and Walsh up front for the Rangers. As you notice, Cameron Moore is standing at the top of the circles. Shot blocked there by Walker, and the Bombers will get it out to the neutral zone. Once the Rangers get possession in the Bomber zone, if they do, that is when Cameron Moore will head to the bench. Henry gives that one away, and that's chipped right back out into the neutral zone with 1:27 left to go. Hocko had to be quick as he had Campbell converging on him. And here comes Henry. Henry finally able to get in the zone. Here comes Moore. But the play will have to wait as Walker makes a nice glove save with 1:13 left to go. And now there will be a face-off just to his left. Walker, 22 saves tonight. Moore's made 14. Face-off one forward there. Great play by McKinnon as he tries to stuff it short side. Net is empty for the Rangers. 6-on-5. 1:03 left to go in the third period. Rangers need a goal to tie. Bombers looking for one to put it away. Here's a pass. Nice shot there, but that gets blocked by O'Grady. And O'Grady takes a hit up high by Green, but no call on the play, and the Rangers will have to regroup. Blowing a tire there on his own end. That was almost catastrophic, and maybe it was, as Green able to take advantage and backhand shovel that one into the net. His second of the game. And that'll pretty much do her to it for this one. Goal scored there unassisted by number 14, Callum Green. Callum scores his 6th goal of the year. He's now got 12 points. And the Bombers look like they're going to walk away with a W on home ice. Rangers with a pass out front, just missed Smith. He chases in after it. Smith still battling, 20 seconds left. Moore is back in the net. And that puck is shoveled back in the zone. Martin tries to get it. He does have possession. Martin tries to reverse course, but he gets checked to the ice. A great defensive play by Max McKinnon, who wasn't having any of that. Now it's O'Neill with it. O'Neill will be the final person to touch the puck in this one as the Bombers come out with a big 3-1 victory over the Rangers. And the Bombers, with that win, improve to 3-6 on the year. The Rangers, with the loss, go down to 5-4. The Bombers now jump the Cougars and the Wildcats in the standings. Rangers staying where they are. 15 points tied with the Bearcats, the Bandits. 3 stars of the game now. We will cover the third star. Third star is going to be a Rangers player, and that is the defender, Joshua Henry. Henry, several great rushes up the ice, really led the offense for his team, at least in setting up the offense. And Henry takes the third star of the game. Second star is going to the Bombers. He scored a goal and had a great game on the forecheck as well. That, of course, number 26, Jacob Campbell. And the first star of the game, how can you argue with 2 goals? Number 14, Callum Green. Thank you very much for being with us for this game.